Boy, don't start that shit. It feels so good to get the sleep that you was trying to get all week. Like, it feels amazing. Y'all like my new purse? YouTube. I got so much good shit coming my way. I couldn't be more happier and excited. Everything's about to come. Like, genuinely, I couldn't be more excited and the feeling blessed. Jay, I would beat your ass for free. I'm about to say, where the hell my life go? Like, for real, y'all. Y'all don't know how good it feels to just be like, damn, like, it's all about to start happening for you. I know Trump in office and it's a scary time, but damn, life feeling pretty, like, good for me right about now. I can't lie. What the hell? What's your question? Alright, this one older. This must be the one I lost and I couldn't find. No, for real. Hold a pillow as a baby? I could. I just was when I was asleep on top of it. God damn it. I'm not going to. I don't know what type of fetish you have for that specifically, but I just woke up. Please don't. It is. I don't know where this. I think I think this the one I lost like a night ago. I think this the one I was supposed to take to work last night. Couldn't find this shit. Now it's here, and it looks smaller than what it was when I left it. My brother got me for real, y'all. Like, no lie, y'all, I have been smiling, like, since last week. Like, I genuinely have been happy. All that stuff on my vision board. Where the hell is the Y? Oh, from the UK. Hey! Oh my gosh. I want to say smoking and drinking is not the same thing, but I am not addicted to smoking. That's the thing. Yeah. Clock it. Hi. Thank you. Yes, I am. I just woke up. I work overnight, so I've been asleep all day. But I'm up now. Kinda sorta. Gotta clean my house a little bit. Well, I gotta clean my kitchen. I gotta clean my kitchen. It's a lot of dishes in there. I've been a little tired. So I've been just giving myself a break because them dishes not gonna hurt nobody. So, yeah. Georgia. My dad is a cop. He it is. Are you old enough to watch me smoke? Question for question. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Question for question. Are you old enough to watch me smoke? I really do got some good shit coming on for me, y'all. Business and everything. Like, I really have some good stuff coming. And I just want to say, I want y'all to always remember, if something feels very negative in your life and you feel like it's holding you back, please let it go as soon as possible. Because I just let some negative, weird shit go out of my life. And I have been like beyond happy since. Like, this genuinely feels like, yo, like, I'm really happy. I feel like that's a feeling, like an emotion that people don't get a genuine feel of, like genuine happiness. I build cars. Um, and I really want y'all to do so. Like, it feel like everything has been going crazy good for me since I was able to let everything go. Thank you. You don't want me to die? Everybody's gonna die, honey. Everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. Unfortunate as it might be, I don't even think Donald Trump and goddamn Elon Musk can figure out a way to keep humans here forever. You're 10? Oh, baby, you gotta go. I'm sorry, my page is not for children. I was saying, like, I don't even think like Donald Trump and Elon Musk could find a way to keep people alive forever. They busy deporting people and making flying cars and stopping security detail for the former president. You think so? All right, bye. You think so? You think he will? Mm-mm. I'm truly just trying to make it day by day, honestly. Bringing me to another question. Are you guys afraid of death? Serious question. Like, I think, I think for me, as far as um, I think as far as either how I die or when I die is probably like a very scary thing. I don't want to die in an accident or something, or by the hands of someone else. And I damn sure don't want to die before my youngest child is 18. You know, as a mom, when I have thought about death, it's like I'd rather my children be grown so that I know they don't have to be with somebody else. And they don't I don't really want my children raised by anybody else. I can honestly think that there's nobody I really want my children to be with if I die before they're grown. I get that. I get that. Which is why I'm hoping that my children are grown, because then I know I have done everything I can to help them um before I pass. Like when I think about it, like I want to make sure I'm leaving them stuff, properties, pray to God, businesses and assets as well, so that they can be okay. Most definitely, because I don't want all that I've worked hard for to have to go to whoever has my children if I should die before they're grown. So I just try to be safe as much as I can, and I keep where I'm really supposed to be kept, and I say that's about it. Like I really do think like that's it. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like death is always a scary thing. Like no one can be like, oh yeah, by the time the day it's time for me to die, or when I do die, like I don't feel like anybody can be like, yeah, I'm all for it. But I think you know if I could ever make a request to God, it'd be like, let me be here until the baby is 18, so that way I know everything that I leave behind, it can go to her and her sister and her big sister, and I know they can take care of each other together, because that's how I'm raising them to stick together. Not they got to go somewhere else to another family member, and then the family member get control of what I got. But I know you can also, put into perspective, your will and all of that. But personally, and it's not just to like really talk about race, but my race, we don't get we don't have wills and testaments. It's like you die and it's just like everything goes to your children, but then like there's nothing speculating what is what or how you want things ran. And that's something I need to do this year as well. I want to make a will for myself, just in case. I wonder if people don't make wills because they feel like they don't have enough assets to be contained in a will. I feel like everything that you like actually have, it would be an asset towards you. Anything that you actually own, paid off your car, all that type of stuff. I feel like it would be an asset. Whatever's in your bank account, they get distributed all types of crazy ways, and I don't feel like I want that. This definitely is the blunt that the one that I lost last night. If you think about it, when I think about stuff like that, like, what if I don't have much to leave? It really wouldn't matter because I'm dead. It's like, it's something. Like, even if I die, I know in at least three bank accounts I have $300. I want that to go to my children. Like, no matter what it is, I know that for a fact. So it's like, I leave memories. I'm not just trying to leave memories. I'm trying to leave, yeah, memories, lessons. I'm trying to actually leave them something that'll help. I'm hoping and praying that I'll be able to leave at least a house for each for my children. I have two, so I want to leave a house for each, because as hard as the world is now, I don't imagine it's going back to being cheaper, if I'm telling the truth. And if you don't have to pay rent and only have to pay utility and property taxes once a year, that actually could be something good. After high school, who could say like I own a house? Like normal, who normally can be like, yeah, I own a house, or mama, I got a house. After that, I think at the very least, that's the least I could do. If I can accomplish nothing else, is leave them there. That would really be. I would feel really at peace to do that. Cause then I'll know like my kids won't have a problem with keeping a house based off of how I'm teaching them now. We should watch them as they grow older, but they're not at my children aren't at the age yet where we're discussing paying bills. They're toddlers, so it's like those things should be taught. Financial literacy, pay your bills first, have your fun after you save some money. Like that type of concept, which also my community neglects to teach. No shade on this, but I feel like that's a big reason as to why we're behind socially. That's kids don't understand the basics of finance at all. Credit, they don't. My credit score actually just went up last week. I checked it on Thursday. It went up 17 points. And when it sent me my report, it said that my credit score is higher than my age group. I'm 25. I'll be 26 in July. And I was actually surprised. I'm like, damn, do people, you would think like if you haven't learned financial literacy or haven't been taught it or have no goal to actually learn it on your own, at least by 25, people would just start learning it, right? Like, at least because, like, we're knocking on 30 here. Like, you don't want to know how to manage your own money at the least. Like, I do my own taxes, so it's like, I didn't know that was really a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. King Hazy. You're in Australia. Would you recommend that, like, as a vacation? Like, is it worth seeing? I'm not trying to come out there boxing y'all animals. I've seen y'all spiders and stuff. But it just, I mean, shit. I feel like any place is better than the U.S. I'm in Georgia. I feel like every place is better than the U.S. I heard there's free healthcare in the UK, even though you can get like advanced healthcare in the U.S. It's free over there. I mean, as long as you're not sickly. Hmm. Maybe the American dream is to not live in America, but to make money in America and spend it richly somewhere else. You know what's crazy? I passed out at work last year at my old job. My goddamn ambulance bill was damn near 2,000. You guys got free healthcare. That's amazing. What's like your weather like? As in, uh, like, do you guys get like hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff like that, or like what's those other things, tsunamis, stuff like that? Like, anything that could potentially like kill me, besides the kangaroos and stuff. Why is it so cheaper to be everywhere else? Like, I notice it's so expensive to travel within the U.S., but it's actually a little cheaper to fly somewhere else. Like, that's a little strange, don't you think? The American dream is peace by any means. I agree. I'm literally the true definition of by any means necessary. A category 2 cyclone. A cyclone. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Oh my god. Since the 70s? Mm. I think moving out of the country within the next 5 years. Okay, got you. Okay. Same as a hurricane. Okay. It spin. Oh, it doesn't spin. It goes this way. Ooh. I'd be petrified. Like, did y'all need to evacuate? Is a category 2? Is that, does it go up to 5? Like, is that bad damage? Anything? Thank glad you're okay and you're here. Like, move to Canada? Really? I heard they don't like Americans. I've been to Canada. I went to Canada with my grandmother when I was like 9. I don't know how I even got over there, but I definitely was over there, motherfucker. Okay. So if y'all get something bigger, do they let y'all evacuate? Like, is that possible? I really wish in stuff in times like that they just like send a bunch of planes to get everybody out and save people. I think it can be done for free too. Like I don't when it's natural like weather like that, I don't believe your evacuation should cost you. Like I think they need to pick up everybody and go. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Hmm. Canada. I think I got a friend at work who just came back from Tokyo. Our job paid for her group to go to Tokyo for 2 weeks. Oh my. The U.S. would never. These fire trucks don't move unless they called to do so. Mm. She went for work. My company, our manufacturer is in Tokyo because I build cars, so they went over there to work and stuff. Uh, just basically packaging all the shit that they send to us, and they got paid double. I make 20 an hour for 8 hours. Anything after 8 hours I do in that shift, I make 25 an hour. After 40 hours, I make 25. I make 50 an hour. They got paid double over there to package shit. To package shit in a big ass warehouse. And then they were put up in hotels for free. She said some of the Japanese people, they were like telling her, the ones that did speak English were telling her like if they work a certain amount of hours over there in that factory, they pay their rent. You mean to tell me a job, you have to work a certain amount of hours just to get, and then they pay your rent? Like, why is the US so far behind? I actually do pretty good. I live in the country, so I'm not in a. It's not super expensive where I'm at. It's just you have to know how to manage your money in general. Like I do, I can put up for my rent, my car note, and all of that. Like, and I keep my utilities really pretty relatively low. I do not give food stamps. But I got credit cards, and then the extra money that I have left over, I use that to get everything else done. I feel pretty comfortable. I think it's just, again, people my age have a hard time getting by. I'm not sure if it's specifically like Uh oh, so food stamps. It's free food from the government, basically. It is. It's a government payment, only used for food though. Only for food. Normally just cold food, so like anything inside the market, anything uncooked. But there are certain places that you can buy cooked food with your food stamps. I don't get them. They said I make too much. I'm trying to get them back. It's not really cool because there are people that they sell them for cash and get their hair done, their nails done. They get Jordans and sneakers and all types of stupid shit. Not the people who actually want to put groceries in their house. I'm gonna try to get them again. I'm not gonna lie. Based off of the fact that I do have children, they should give me something. Cause I mean, shit, I don't eat eggs, but my youngest does, and I usually get her the 6 container because she's 2 of eggs, and that lasts her a whole week. And they're $11 at the store for 6 eggs. I've never in my life been more offended by such nonsense. $11 for 6 eggs. A robbery. What I think everybody should do, I think everybody should like think about moving into a different country and starting businesses here in this country and then getting your supplies from where you at. I know that there's so many rich people in so many different countries. America has rich athletes and CEOs, rappers, and things of that nature. Not really, really rich. I realized the richest men in the world are actually foreigners. Again, not a race thing, but like, because I don't want to offend anybody. But I've noticed that, like, the billion and trillionaires, they're foreigners. It's so much cheaper to do everything else in your country, especially for false businesses. My goal this year, my CDL, I want to become either a CNA or a medical assistant. I am in nursing school as well, but before I graduate in June, but by before I actually start my residency, I want to do CNA or medical assistant so that I can have like some money to get me through. Cause yeah, I want to get my CDL as well so that I can drive trucks. Um, and with the CDL, you can get a semi truck and start your own trucking business. Um, I want my credit score to be at 850, and I'm actually working pretty hard on that for the rest of the year. Like it's definitely getting there. Um, Savings. I definitely want like 10 to 20,000 saved in my savings. I want to get better and start back on my business, expand on it more. It was charm bracelets. Now, like within the last week, I've been having conversations with a coworker, a good friend of mine at my job, about expanding into my business and things of that nature. So, you know, that's like I got big goals this year. Big goals, definitely. My next year goals are gonna be even bigger, but yeah, I definitely did my big one last year, and I'm doing my big one this year. It's feel good to say goals that you have of the year. I think my biggest problem is I'll make too many goals for myself and I'll crash and burn out. So this year I'm really learning to just focus because I got a vision board over there and I got a video on my YouTube show me making my vision board. Um, and it's like I think I just want to make sure I stick to just that this year because that's all a lot. Like, take about 6 weeks to be a CNA, 8 weeks to become a medical assistant. I still gotta graduate in June. Um, I have to make sure I'm working enough to save at least 10 to 20,000. My CDL is gonna cost $4,000 altogether, but I can put 2,000 down. Whether I get the money all in general, like I definitely want to make sure I space everything out so I'm not overworking and burning myself, because then this won't all that over there isn't going to be able to happen if I'm trying to do too much in one year, because it's only one year. Like, that's 365 days that you have to play with, really, like that you have a chance to do something that's going to better you next year. Yeah, people are richer than Elon for real. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like a lot of small business owners would be richer if they live in an Asian country, China, Japan. For some reason, there's a weight limit you have to be to live there. My friend told me, she said, and she fits it. She's so little. She was like, yeah, like you have to be a certain weight to live. Like, they have a standard, and I see why they keeping their people healthy, like extremely healthy. Those people be living 90s and everything, like. So it's like, I definitely, if I think about ways to be richer, I think the best way, like the faster way, but like, is to be out of the country. I'm just not sure of the process it takes to get maybe like dual citizenship in two different countries. But I'm definitely thinking about it. We was talking about it at work last night, like a place to go outside of the country, or like if you were to live. I heard a few folks say Canada, but I don't think Canada gonna welcome Americans after what Trump is doing. They might not even trust us to be over there. Hi, Ed. Mm-hmm. Heard it's cleaner, like really cleaner. You think so? After all that's going on, I'm sorry, I wouldn't want no Americans over here, over in Canada, if I was over there. Like, mm-mm. Something gonna happen. Something crazy gonna happen. I want to go somewhere like that. It's just in the back of my mind. Like, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. But I know, I think by the time my kids are teens, I think, I want to like really start, because they're little right now, and I want to say change is good, but a drastic change like that is something I couldn't do. I would definitely have to visit myself first. You know, next trip they come. I think that would be really a little too much to process for a 5 and a 2 year old. Maybe not, because I heard some people have picked up and moved. Yeah, see, yeah, I can't do it, and I don't. I know they don't play that over there. Mm-mm. Thank you. Hey, Judy, how you doing, Pooh? You are in a scary time. Judy, question: If you wanted to move out of the country, where would you go? Where would you actually go? We're saying about Canada right now. Canada seems pretty good. Honestly, besides the countries that's at war at this current moment, I think any other country besides the U.S. is doable. Mm, that would be dope. to say like I'm an American, but I live in New Zealand, just foreign places. Oh, passport. I need to get. I need to technically renew my passport, but it's been expired for years at this moment. So I think it's been expired for like 5 years. Yeah, I never used it. So another passports like that would be, yeah, that's fine. I've heard. I see it on YouTube Reels a lot, on my YouTube Reels a lot, because I like to travel, so I get a lot of that type of stuff. And I heard New Zealand is very beautiful. Why would you park my car all the way back there? I gotta. I heard it's very beautiful. Oop, my bad. My alarm went off. I heard it is beautiful though, just from seeing the reels and stuff. And people seem so much more kinder. Like they don't. It doesn't. It doesn't scream like you'll go over there and they'll be racist towards you or something. Like it doesn't. It doesn't give that. It feels like that's really definitely an American thing. I'm not saying there aren't racist people everywhere, but if it is, it definitely doesn't show. Haven't. Yes, you don't hear about that type of stuff. You don't hear that race wars and riots are going on in other countries. Hmm. Hmm. I wish more people could be like that. Just be calm. Welcome everybody. Hmm. And help everybody. You know, in different countries, they are way more neighborly and friendly than everywhere else. Highly surprising. Like, you really, like, yeah, you really, yeah, that's cool. That's lit. More family oriented, too. America has too many broken families from all races. I mean, besides, I've never seen a broken up Asian family in America. But Spanish, I've definitely seen as much for family oriented or family oriented as they are. Again, blacks come last when it comes to that conversation. Family broken apart. But people in different countries, they got that on lock. I mean, they definitely do. When I was FaceTiming my coworker when she went to Japan, talking to her, or Tokyo and stuff like that, and like she was with the translator speaking to their families, like they work together, like they share everything. I know a family like that down in where I'm at in Georgia. They got a family compound. Like last year, I think it's like 5 families. I think it's grandparents, 3 kids, and their families. So I think that's about 4 or 5. And last year, they were living in one house. Like they all were living in one house on their land. And they worked all together and saved and built. They just finished the second house like a few weeks ago. And one family just moved over there. I think it's really nice. I do. That they were able to get that done. Like as a family, like imagine living in one house all together with your family and everybody is working hard to bring in more money so that somebody else in the family can have a new house. That's crazy. Split. Oh, that's crazy. Normal, but it's crazy. It's crazy that it is normal. It's like, yeah, my grandma used to tell me it used to be a time in life where, you didn't have a husband, but you had kids. Somebody look at you like you crazy. My grandma was born in the 60s too, so her parents were married. And then, like, You don't have a husband, but you got children, like side eyeing you type thing. Now it's just like, oh yeah, it's just moms, single moms. But we ain't gonna do no single moms because I'm a single mom, and I'm doing my biggest. But I mean, I'd rather a split household than a toxic household. 100%. I would rather be have my children without their second parent than to be in a household where neither one of their parents are getting along, love each other, respect each other. I feel like that's definitely I would definitely I definitely prefer that over the other. This day and age is like you take what you can get and may the best option work out for you. Some women can't be single moms. I can't even lie and say that's not. I didn't really realize until as of lately how many women actually are dependent on men for everything anytime they get in a relationship. I did not believe men when they were saying women look at us like dollar signs. And it is very much a thing. It is like I didn't even realize how. But then I guess it comes with the aspect, like, I think it's a natural response. A single mom who's probably struggling with her kids would probably look to a man to provide and do everything right off the bat because she needs help. Women get women don't get it as easy as men, even in America. We what way underpaid than men, even in the same field. I got a friend who does construction, like local construction, and she's very good at her job. She still gets paid less than the men that's on her team. Very fucked up, but I would see why. Then of course, I want to say 98% of men have more free time than women who are single mothers anyway. I don't have that much time that a guy in that's my same age, even with his child, or who even has a child, has. See, like, men don't have to put too much time in with their children as the mother do. So it's like, your weekend, like a man's weekend, is automatically free. Mom, she got to plan arts and crafts and zoo trips all damn weekend. You might catch her outside 3, 4 times in a year, unless you got support and family support. But otherwise, it's like it's an automatic response. I think sad, but it's like, all right, what can you really do? It is too many deadbeats. It's way too many. It is very true. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate again, but very true. As much as women say there are so many deadbeat fathers, it doesn't get as bad as you would think. Like, to hear somebody has a deadbeat father is like to hear somebody somebody brought something from the grocery store. Like, it's like, okay. But as soon as you hear, oh, she don't take care of her kids, everybody jumping down would jump down a female's throat. It's like, men is like, he a deadbeat, girl, just put him on child support. It don't matter as long as you get the money. He don't gotta be there. Like, sheesh. I would rather you, like, slimly financially provide for a child as long as you're there, like, present. But again, I would prefer to be a single mother than to have a toxic relationship, a toxic household. It's nothing. I don't feel like it's nothing worse than to have your child grow up in a two-parent household just to brag and say you have a two-parent household when the house on the inside is a mess. Ridiculous. Nobody's getting along. Someone's probably cheating. It's just too much going on. All that, just stay a single parent. That other 2%, single dads. I know one, two now. So my mother of his child passed away. He has he has been stepping up 100%. He was there around before, but he's definitely like doing it as a single dad. Keep in mind, I really do feel like there's a difference between a, a single a single parent and a single person with a child. You can be both, I believe. Like, yeah, I'm not dating, and yeah, the parent of my child isn't around either. So like, but you definitely can just be like, I'm I'm a single dad, but I'm not a single parent because your child's other parent is involved in your life. So you can't say you're a single parent if you have the other parent's help. You can just say you're a single mom. Like, yeah, I'm a mom and I'm single, but yeah, my child's father is helping. So I think that's important to know the difference of that. I done seen a guy say he was a single dad. He was a single parent. I had to let him know you're not a single parent because your daughter's mother is very much so here and helping. Mm-mm. The fact that I'll be monetized in under 1,000 watch hours is crazy. Like, it's really go time. I'm gonna try to go live every day this week because that's what's on my calendar to get it going. I'm excited. I do got some story times and videos to make, but I'm definitely excited. But my babies, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications and check out my YouTube before you head out of here. I'm about to get up, go get them said babies of mine that I was talking about, and go on about the rest of my day. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for talking with me.